Chicago Bears fans, are you ready? The team's fate is about to be shaped, and the choices made now could define a new era of glory or another decade of frustration. The upcoming decisions by the management will be crucial, and no one can afford to ignore what's coming. First and foremost, you know the drill. Subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report channel, turn on notifications, and leave a like to stay updated on every twist and turn of this journey. Talent has never been a problem for Abdul Carter, an explosive pass rusher who promises to terrorize quarterbacks for years. But there's a concerning detail, a medical history that might pull him away from the spotlight before he even debuts. The Bears management has the capital to trade up in the draft and secure this monster for the defense, but is it worth the risk? A wrong decision could haunt Chicago for years. The message was clear. No block, no ball. The new offensive coordinator doesn't care about star power and has already put DJ Moore at the center of a dilemma. For Johnson, if you want to be a key piece in the offense, you must sacrifice for the team. Will this approach take Moore to a new level, or will it create tension in the locker room? Las Vegas is lurking, ready to snatch one of the most reliable receivers in the NFL. Keenan Allen is crucial for Caleb Williams, but the renewal price could be high. Letting a veteran of that caliber go would weaken the team and strengthen a rival. Can the Bears afford this mistake? Now, we want to know, what would you do if you were in charge? Would you risk everything for Abdul Carter? Would you support Ben Johnson's iron discipline? And would you keep Keenan Allen at any cost? Leave your comment, join the discussion, and stay tuned to Bears News Fan Report. The season has already started, and every decision could change everything. One thing the NFL history teaches us is that every wrong decision can turn into an unbearable weight in the future. The Bears have been at this crossroads before. Some choices led them to promising seasons, while others plunged the franchise into years of darkness. Now, the management faces three massive dilemmas that could shape the team's fate for years to come. Scouts are unanimous. Abdul Carter has the potential to be one of the most dominant pass rushers in the NFL. His explosion and aggressiveness are terrifying, but that medical concern raised during the combine still hangs over him. Opposing teams are starting to hesitate, and this could open up a golden opportunity for the Bears. If Chicago decides to go all in and trade up in the draft to secure Carter, they could form one of the most feared defensive duos in the league alongside Montez Sweat. But what if the medical reports are right? What if this million-dollar bet ends up being a nightmare with a player who spends more time in the medical department than on the field? The future of the defense could be at stake, and this is a gamble that allows no mistakes. DJ Moore is not just a talented receiver, he's one of the stars of this team. But Ben Johnson doesn't care about status. His motto is clear: want a ball, then block. This philosophy has already turned average players into key pieces in the NFL, and Johnson believes he can take Moore to another level. But will DJ Moore embrace this mindset, or will we see tension in the locker room? A coach needs to know the difference between motivating and pushing too hard. If Johnson finds that balance, he could be creating a dominant offense. But if he overdoes it, he might be about to break the team's chemistry before the season even starts. And then we have Keenan Allen. If there's one thing Caleb Williams needs, it's reliable targets. Allen is one of the most consistent in the NFL, but his future with the Bears is far from guaranteed. The problem? The Las Vegas Raiders are ready to strike. The Raiders' head coach has old ties with Allen and sees him as the perfect piece to replace Davante Adams. Letting a player of that caliber go to a conference rival could be a mistake the Bears can't afford. But on the other hand, Allen's contract is not cheap, and Chicago needs to think about the team's financial future. Now, it's up to you fans. Would you risk it all to trade up in the draft and grab Abdul Carter, even with doubts about his physical condition? Would you support Ben Johnson and his new philosophy, no matter the cost? And Keenan Allen, should he stay or go? Comment below with your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe to Bears News Fan Report, turn on the bell, and follow every twist of this season. The Bears are facing one of the most important years in their history, and you're part of this journey. As a Bears fan, I feel that we are at a decisive moment for our franchise. We can't make the same mistakes from the past, where we were stagnant and directionless. We need to be bold, but also aware. First, talking about Abdul Carter, I see a lot of potential in this player. His energy and ability to pressure the quarterback are exactly what our defense needs to become dominant again. But I understand the risk with the medical issues. However, if the medical team guarantees he's ready to play and the price isn't outrageous, I would take the chance. We may not have another opportunity to grab a talent of this magnitude. The defense needs something to revitalize it, and Carter could be that game changer to take us to a new level. On Ben Johnson and the issue with DJ Moore, I agree with his disciplined philosophy, but I also think balance is necessary. Moore is one of the best in the league, and pushing a player of his quality too hard could be dangerous. I'm all for disciplining, but I also believe Johnson should give more space to show his talent without feeling overwhelmed. This could be the key to him becoming even better, but respect must always be present to avoid tensions in the locker room. Now, about Keenan Allen, losing a veteran like him would be a hard blow. He brings crucial experience for Caleb Williams, and honestly, the idea of seeing Allen go to a rival like the Raiders makes me pretty anxious. I understand the financial issue, but if we can keep him for one more season, it would be a smart move. Allen is reliable, and his chemistry with a young quarterback like Williams will be vital for our offense. If he leaves, we need another experienced receiver to balance our attack. In the end, as a fan, I'd say we need to be bold, but we can't risk everything without a plan. The future of the franchise depends on these decisions, and it's time to show we can be great again. What do you think?